Good evening. Good evening. How's it going? As usual, I was debating which game to play between this and Death Stranding. Because I was playing that again. And I thought this would be more interesting to watch. I don't think Death Stranding is an interesting game to watch. I mean, the story would be. The story is fucking bonkers. But in general, I would, like, personally, I would rather watch Tactics Ogre than Death Stranding, so. I was not looking at the screen. Oh, Undead. I mean, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because the last place was like, we have Undead shit going on. So. Are these civilians being attacked? No, everyone's undead. Huh. These are I don't know if these are unique portraits for all of them, or if it's just they've never bothered showing civilians in combat. These are just civilian faces. They're all different. Every time I've seen, like, the little undead skull on, like, a human character, I just think, this must be reversible somehow. As opposed to, like, an actual undead creature. And I feel like I would need a Necroapprentice to do it. Although I haven't seen, like, a spell in, like, the spell list that I can acquire so far that would remove anything. Although maybe I feel like maybe I've seen an item actually. It is a condition. I could potentially remove the condition. Unit list. Can I not look at my inventory? Oh, there we go. Inventory. Because there's all kinds of random things in here. For all I know, there's a remove zombie. Remove curse. I don't think that would work, though. I still don't know what weather does. The game specifically doesn't tell you. I'm sure it affects accuracy of, like, ranged. Beyond that, I don't know. Alright, these are, like, spell attack items. This is exorcism. Serious energy emanates from this orb. I think these are also just attacks. Aha! I fucking knew it. Charm of Remission. Restore a single zombie unit to its natural state. Alright. And how many of them are there? I forget where I bought this. I think I had to buy it at a specific location. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 6 of them. If they're zombies, and then the skeletons shouldn't attack them, in theory. Should I bring a third cleric? Do I need one? The White Knights are good. I don't need the Dragoons. Okay, buff card and exercise. Okay. Let's bring Nicolina and... I feel like anybody... No one's gonna get any goddamn experience. These places are like, do you want 1,500? You can have 1,500. My assumption is we're not even going to do... Maybe I should just bring Admiranda. She'll gain a level or two. Alright, Exorcism. And... what does the thing look like? It's probably just at the bottom. Charmer Remission. You have Exorcism. Let's switch on the Mending Salve. I don't care about the stun. Exorcism. Exorcism. Let's make sure they have Sanctuary. Which is... oh, there it is. Remove all debuffs. I don't think he's gonna need that for this. And then Nicolina. Mother's Blessing, Meditate, Sanctuary. Okay. So they have them. You're probably just gonna die, so I'm not gonna give you the thing. I won't need like the best healing item in the game for this. Do I want to give him Deadshot 3? You know, I may as well. He doesn't actually need these two. There's never a case where I cast these two. I don't know if he has access to anything else, though. He does not. It doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, yes, this scene is coming soon. Charmer Remission. These for sure. Need some Charms of Remission. They can't have other spells, can they? Doesn't look like it. Alright, he has Sanctuary on. He has Sanctuary on. Charm of Remission. I may as well just give everybody one. I have 10 charms and 10 people, so. And they have Exorcism. Let us go. I remember I gained access to this after killing Vice. Because he became a zombie. And I was like, oh.
What have they done to them?
I hope they're not, like, killing each other. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. As far as I know, there's no fear for my clerics. I actually didn't check the classes for these. Warrior, Archer, Knight, Terranate. Okay. I don't really care which one's Archer. There's only one, so it'll be fine. Can't reach. It makes sense, the one at the top. Okay, they're not attacking the civilians. It's just a question if the civilians will attack me when I get close enough, or if they're just gonna run around weirdly. Okay, it's got a range of 2. I've never used a charm before. Like, I assume they're just gonna, like, turn into a person. I don't know if they'll, like, flee the area with a shift stone. They'll probably start getting targeted, though. Their defenses aren't... They're low, but they're not the worst. They at least have HP. This hurts them, right? Yeah, it does. I should definitely, like, secure the area before I start remissioning everyone. Oh yeah, she's level 19. I was like, 22 damage? What is this? I don't know if I want to do this now or not. I'm gonna not. I want to get into the action a little bit more with skeletons. I'll do this just to grab a buff card. I don't really need, but I'm too fucking close. That's annoying. Sarah only did 46? Oh, was that the knight? They might have phalanx. I think they had phalanx or whatever the damage down is. Okay, they are just running around randomly. Okay, 127 makes more sense. They definitely had a damage down on them. You don't have ease or anything. So, I think I will just use my first charm. And we'll see what happens. Oh, they're too high. You can do ease, though. Maybe I won't have you stand there. Kind of blocking the way. It's kind of annoying. Hold on, I'm gonna look. Alright, he's just a person now. So that's cool. Wow, I was really hoping that would breach. Ronation! I should bring one of my healers to the left instead of all 3 on the right. Jolene, Jolene, you're in my way. Please don't shoot a survivor. Okay, good. They shot the healers like they always do. I appreciate that. Okay, it looks like they don't give a fuck about the survivors. I probably need to cure them all though before dealing with all the skeletons. Although the fight might not end. Oh no, it probably will end because I think if all the red enemies, which are like the enemies, if they're all dealt with, then the fight will most likely end. So. God dang, civilians in my way. Oh, don't get any MP. Either way, someone's gotta go to the left, so it'll be Ginalto. Might as well. You're fine. Go way up here. I'm glad they're running towards me. Makes this a little bit easier. Alright, you used your charm. You used your charm. Ruination! Okay. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. I don't know if I should down them all or not. I think if they're all downed, it counts as like... as like a victory. Dexterity. I'll have Canopus grab that. Alright, you haven't used your charm yet. Am I winning? Yes. I'm winning a lot, actually. I'm gonna move the chat slightly. Just realized it's not gonna be in a very good spot. Yeah, that works. I remembered I had a way, because I came into this fight and like there's all these civilians that are zombified, and I was like, wait, there is a way to undo zombie. And there is a way to undo zombie, and I remembered. And here we are. So I'm saving people. Well, honestly, I'm just avoiding killing the skeletons at this point. Till I save all the people. Oh, come on! I still need MP for exorcisms. If I stand there, he should be trapped because of Sanctuary. And Rampart. Oh, the countering though. Don't want that to happen. You don't have a charm left. You do. He doesn't. Still want to grab that dex card for Canopus, though. So he'll have to do that next turn. How many are left? Is it just one? I think it's just one. Eric, why do you always vote for the most violent outcome possible? Why must you do these things? Who has a charm left? I think everyone on the left has a charm. I'll have Admiranda come and do it. Don't really need to do anything. Get this box out of my way. Trauma or something? I think Sistina has counter as well. I'd rather not. Don't think Murden does. But don't take my loot! Oh yeah, Admiranda has it. I was like, wait. They're taking my goddamn loot! Still doesn't have MP. Whatever. Next turn. Yeah. Are you fucking serious? These people are testing my patience. Literally, like, 2 turns later, Canopus was gonna grab that card. Excellent. I bet I get something special for saving these people. They took my fucking stat cards and shit. Man, I thought Ed Miranda would get a level. Apparently not. You will be given the option to save your progress before proceeding to the next battle. However, you'll not be able to leave the stronghold until you complete all the areas within. Highly recommended that you use different save slots. I will do different save slots. Dragoon and Archer. I'm wondering now if I'm going to need more charms. Is there going to be more civilians running around? Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Not so much. Like, that looks like somebody I could maybe recruit. But in general, should be fine. A boss mate? Oh, he's a goddamn necromancer? Summons forth malevolent creatures. That's not good. Get someone else's order when you order the food. That's happened to me once. And I wasn't sure what to do because I guess I could unzombify some of these. Although I only have like a couple charms left. I assume they would just start fighting on my side if I did. I may as well find out. Oh, hold on. It said I need like a dragoon and shit. Oh, I guess there's octopi and whatnot. Let's bring both. I'll switch you out for a not level 19 mage. Bring Benedict. Oh, I need an archer. I mean, I want 3 healers when I'm fighting Undead. Switch out Sarah. Okay, they need to be on beasts. Beastbane. Beast Slayer. Beastbane. Beast Slayer. You have a charm. You don't come out of charms. Breach? Although, no, he has a way to breach on his own. He has Scythe Wind. I don't know what Sidestep does, but you have that item. Mending Salve. You can have a Light Bomb. You can have... Fortify, I guess. And you can have... There's one for silence in here somewhere. Remove curse, remove fear, remove poison, stop, petrify, silence! Amaranth's not here, but she should have something else. Or something. Okay. The same name as you. The thing is, for mine, they didn't. They had a similar name, I think. They didn't have my name on it. But what they ordered, I knew what they ordered because I saw it on the menu. It was more expensive than the thing I ordered. And it was the same amount of food. And I was like, I kind of win. So I didn't complain. Yeah, that's the thing. It's still not my order, but it was a better order than what I ordered. So it was like, on the one hand, they screwed up. On the other hand, they screwed up in my favor. So I didn't know. I ultimately didn't do anything about it. I just ate the food. I thought about being like, you suck, because he gave me the wrong order. But I was like, I don't know. You know, don't like punch a gift horse in the mouth or whatever that phrase is.
No! Never this!
Armies do not come cheap. You killed much of mine, so I had to replenish my ranks. Not to worry, their flesh is not long for this world. I should think it gone already.
Your butchery ends here. Release her, now.
You are awash in blood, and yet you call me a butcher. Death means nothing to you so long as it brings you closer to your goal. Yours is a crude justice. You still refuse to accept the massacre at Balma Musa for what it truly was. Him or me, Oshion, whom will you choose?
Wait, have we seen her before?
This butcher of Goliath, who embraces the very Galgastani who burned this village to the ground. If you would avenge Vask's dead, start with him. Or will you let this butcher succor you?
That's no choice at all! I'll kill the both of you!
Then I will add your life to my collection.
Alright then. I don't remember. Her name sounds familiar, so I think we did see her once already. But I don't remember where, and I don't remember who is connected to her. So it's honestly, it's probably too late to like recruit her. Like the decisions have already been made in the past, so it is what it is, I guess. Ooh, perfect. What are you? An archer? Of course you are. I mean, it's fair. You want what you want. Because, like, that's why you ordered it. But my food was, like, similar enough that I was just like, it's all the same. I'm definitely gonna just, like, undo their zombie. So I'm not gonna attack them. I can't I need to go here if I want to attack that skelly. I can't attack the skelly. Alright then, never mind. Just stand up here and look pretty. Dang, that was just a regular attack and that was 260. Alright, you have a ticket, so you can just run forward. Probably shouldn't have broken that crate. Have this. You do not have a charm. Perfect. Give that auto to Nicolina. Got chili fish and veggie samosas instead of my pakora and butter chicken. Okay, that is pretty different. I'd be disappointed in that. So, definitely complain if you haven't already. Got a full refund. Nice. You do have an auto. What? Damn it. Fucking height difference. No, it looked like I was gonna fucking succeed. Another auto, nice. Oh man, maybe I can do it from hitting from here. Hell yeah! You can grab that auto. I can't hit anyone directly from there. Just Firestorm. Alright, you don't have one. Who? Somebody else has. I swear somebody else has a charm. I swear I have at least one or two. Or at least two. Ah, Sistina does. And maybe Donalto? And Donalto. Sistina, Donalto, and Gildas. I do want to grab this. Alright, let's see what happens. Do they just fight? Do they still fight me as enemies? I have a feeling they do, because he just... He still has a red health bar. If anything, I just made it worse, because then now they're not subject to Sanctuary. I mean, I won't have to exercise them, so that's something, I guess. I'll wait until their turn. Okay, they're still enemies. But I don't have to exercise them, which makes it slightly easier, I guess. Nice. I do like me a good breach. Okay. This is all very painful. What the fuck? He only has one physical card. Jesus Christ, that was a lot of damage. Oh, maybe he had Beastbane on. That would make the most sense. Holy shit. I want to be way back here, but I do want that also. I'm pretty sure if I go too close... Yeah, like if I stand here, I won't be able to just shoot him with a spark sphere. But I don't want to stand here and get rid of my auto card. I don't have MP for anything else. I guess I could just shoot other people. I suppose this, if Ocean's just gonna be against me, do I care if she dies? That's the question of the day. I mean, yeah. It prevents an exorcism. So the charms are still worth using, I think. On beasts at least, because they revive with, I think, half health. So they revive with like a fucking 1,000 health. I'd rather not. I can't reach. Enemy of your enemy is your friend. Yeah, but they're not enemies of my enemy. Or you mean Ocean? I don't need to go out of my way to keep her alive, I don't think. She's made her decision. How much damage would I just do? 74, it's not very much. I think I should do some heals. I mean, they are getting distracted by her, so that's nice. Ow. Nice velocity shift. Hell yeah. $377. But this has a breach on it. I'll just go this with this because it has breach. She's gonna get hurt. So I'll go here because Sanctuary prevents them from moving into it. Trident. It's an AoE thing. Sadly, I can't AoE anything. 670? You know, that's worth it straight up. And I'll stand right in his face. 236, 250. Well, that's 500 because this hits twice. The Cherry Rod does more. Holy fuck. I guess I'll do the Cherry Rod. It's a shame I'm only hitting one enemy, but you know. 215. Alright, let's take out this little mage. I think Benedict might just die. I want to grab that, but I don't want him to be like way the fuck out of the way if he gets killed by this archer. Excellent. I do need to do some exorcisms, but you can do that next turn. Hopefully, people aren't on the verge of death. No, does that take up the Beast Bane? Oh, it takes up the Beast Bane. Fuck. That's not what I wanted. It's 129. 13. 77. Excellent. Alright, I can one-shot this octopus. Still afraid, which kind of sucks. Could be worse. This one's going pretty well. I mean, they have been distracted a few times. I mean... she's not dead yet. I mean, unless the enemy boss turns around and just smokes her. I think it'll be okay. And we can have our conversation. This is an undead one. My Dragoons will be here in like 2 turns. So maybe I'll just work on the lower HP one. Or deal with this little mage dude. I'll work on the lower HP one. 445. It's the best I got, so. I mean, you can do that all the time, I think. Oh, that guy hurts way too much. Good thing I can just undo all that damage. actually hit him? I am actually hitting him. I might be better off with a boon of swiftness, though. You have one auto card. You also have one auto card. I do need to get some exorcisms going. And some heals, but... Resistance? It's good for whoever. That is fine. That one's kind of far away for an exorcism, but it is what it is. One damage, huh? That probably had a chance to petrify a bit. I mean, they might just kill him for me. Based on that damage I just saw. Do you know what? I am trying to, like, save him for a Dragoon. I mean, Voltaire can just kill him on his way over. So... That was bound to happen. He's been feared, so like he's taking all this extra damage. Ooh, no MP. That kind of sucks. You don't have Mother's Blessing, do you? Beast Bane. Nicolina can grab this one. I'll grab this one. I mean, I can just like win relatively quickly because you just gotta take care of this guy, I think. Yeah, vanquish Ramos. I probably should before kills Ocean. Yeah, I can just kill him. I can end this fight right now if I want. Do I or do I not? He's just gonna keep summoning shit. That's one problem. I mean, he shouldn't have any MP for anything drastic. Oh, can he only do this once? Oh, we can only do these once. Because they have an inventory attached to them, right? If I'm reading this correctly. So he can only Meteor Strike, and it costs 45. Although he's probably going to get a Meditate. Doesn't have Meditate. Huh. Interesting. I don't know if I'm going to get any experience. Because all these side fights have been giving me 1500 XP. So if I kill extra things... I feel like that's my inventory? I don't know if it is. Or what might be. Oh, it says this on all Arcanas. Fuck. Never mind, I'm dumb. So he can just do this whenever the fuck he wants. There has to be some limit to it. Unless it's like, I can never have the spell. Because it's like, if I can have this spell, like if I had a Necroprentice, because it's like, that's one of the classes I can see. If I can have a Necroprentice have this spell, I could just spam this and have infinite units every turn. Which seems ridiculously OP. I feel like that wouldn't exist in the game. I'm just gonna stop debating. Just whatever. Stop debating over this.
Secrets. So close.
It didn't even have an MP cost. Yeah, I knew it wasn't getting a lot of XP, so it's better off just to finish it. Don't necessarily need the loot or the money right now, so.
Mother, Father, I could not avenge you.
Enough. This gets us nowhere. Your life is mine now.
No, I'll never join you. I'm tired of war. And you fight on and on.
I want only to end this war. Please, you must believe me.
You ask too much. More than I can give.
I'll not force you. We'll leave you then. But before we go, you must promise me something. Do not charge heedless into battle. Do not throw your life away on vengeance.
You say what you will. Now go and never come back.
Alright, I said what I needed to say. I definitely need to buy some charms. Having those charms on hand is nice. Because I'm sure there's going to be, like, reasons. I wonder if I needed to bring those charms in the fight before this, during my last stream. Like in Vask. Maybe something would have changed? I mean, it was mostly dragons. I don't think the dragons would have been like, we're cool with you now. Like... It's hard to say. Old game design is full of obscurities. There's so many. Okay, this chapter goes on for a fucking long... This box goes on for a fucking ever, Jesus. Granted, I have done mostly side fights on chapter 4 thus far. She was not willing to join. No need talk. Actually, I kind of want to read the people entry for that guy I just killed, Ramos. Okay, this didn't give me any new info, really. I don't remember Zuloaga. Where did we see him? Defeated by Denim. I think this is the guy that was with all the dragon zombies in Vask. I think? Oh, no. This is before Vask. Who was in Vask? Definitely wasn't the Saint King. Or Dark Knight. It wasn't Maruva. Lockram attacked the fortress. All the villagers save Ocean were slaughtered. I mean, they weren't, though. I unzombified a bunch. She's only 15? God damn. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't think he was any of the... Definitely wasn't Moldova. Wasn't Cressida. Wasn't Nibeth. Who was the leader in Vask that I had to deal with? Was it this? She's also remarkably fond of pumpkins. Okay. I don't remember Dinib. This one was Almarca Castle. She was rescued but died later. Slain by resistance forces before she could abscond. I gave her so much time to do something, and she just kept fighting. Gildas burning cannabis, Warren, Lancelot, Casual Advice. Or are they just not in this list? Or are they not a person? I need a shop.
Welcome.
Can I buy those charms anywhere? No. Oh yeah, no. It was like only from like that special like merchant witch that I could buy them from, I think. I don't know if it's random or if it's like specific locations. Who's not auto restocking? Who is it? Oh yes, the charm. I don't want to mend leaf for now, so it doesn't say that every time. Where did I run into that?
Good day.
I can't craft one, can I? Cannot. What, who is not restocking now? What the fuck is... Anyone else? Did I miss? Okay. Part of me is afraid to just run around randomly because I feel like I'm just gonna like bump into something.
Oh.
I think it was that witch lady. I remember running into her somewhere in the southeast.
Fair.
It may or may not be random.
Take a look.
I'm assuming it would be at the bottom because it was at the bottom in my inventory, so it should be in the bottom of the list in the shop.
Fair? Take a look at it.
I want more charms. Before I do anything, I want more charms.
Be well.
I have a hunch something's gonna happen. Aha! So I heard a story about this dude.
We meet again.
Ah, the Resistance boy, was it? You're looking well, but then again, so am I. What have you come for? My keen sense for the obvious tells me you're not here on holiday.
I'm searching for Azelstan, the one they call the Dread Pirate. Huh?
Now there, don't go bawling on me. He's not going to take me away.
Take you away? You're him, aren't you?
Obviously.
The pirate Azelstan.
It's like his silhouette matched perfectly.
Never should have opened my mouth. A word of advice, boy. Never tell a woman anything you don't want the world to know.
So, you are Azelstan.
Been many a year since anyone's called me by that name.
Who was that girl? Your granddaughter?
No idea who she is. Another of the orphans around here, most like. She took a shine to me for some reason. I never did anything for her, mind you. She's not too good with the talking, and I guess that makes it hard for her with the other kids. Which makes it hard for me to shoo her away.
Kids can be like that, I guess.
The weak look to the strong for protection.
They just arbitrarily decide to like
Something more
somebody.
than that, perhaps.
So, what do you want?
I want you to tell me about the pirate's graveyard and the treasure that rests there.
What? You're a treasure hunter now? Tired of warring already?
A war feeds on coin as a man feeds on bread.
Oh, stuffing the coffers, eh? Can't help you.
Azelstan, we're trying to end this war. Don't you want better for those children? If you would help them, help us.
You'd best be on your way, boy. I've made up my mind. There's nothing I can do for you.
If that's your decision. Captain Azelstan, they call you the Dread Pirate. Why did you leave your ship? Your sword arm and your legs are strong as ever.
It's got nothing to do with you, boy. And don't call me Captain again. Ever.
Is it cursed? Does all of his crewmen die tragically?
Good day.
Good day. Oh, it's just at this port specifically. Oh, is that is that selling? I'm selling. I am dumb. I don't know if I should just go forward to this pirate's graveyard or not. There's gonna be more undead, but probably not anybody I want to unzombify. Oh, it's an actual dungeon. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's a kraken? Ooh. Okay, there's only 3 undead here, actually. I'm only allowed 8 characters. I'm gonna get myself a drink and go to the bathroom and stuff before starting the fight, so I'll be right back.